Okay, now that you know why you shouldn't buy your vitamins from your regular stores and how detrimental synthetic vitamins are to you, let's talk about doTERRA's new products, the VMG Plus and the E Omega Plus. So I'm super excited about these. I've been taking these since convention. I'm going to give you some of my pro tips in a minute, but let's talk about this first. So this is whole food nutrition. That in itself is amazing, but doTERRA, of course, has upped the game. They've given it to us in liposomal delivery, meaning it's encapsulated, so when those nutrients get into our bloodstream and then goes into the cells, it actually can get into those cells more easily because of that liposomal delivery. Another thing that they've done for us here is given us fermentation. Some of these nutrient and superfoods in here are fermented. That just takes the nutrient level up another notch. The other thing that they've done with this that I'm super excited about is that they have given us methylated bees. Most of us have some form of MTHFR, just meaning we're not able to take bees in regular form and methylate them or translate them or change them over into a methylated form to where our bodies can take them in. Some people can methylate very easily. Most of us can't. I have a small MTHFR. It doesn't affect a large percentage, but it does affect some. So it's better for you to take methylated bees than non-methylated bees, whether you have a problem or not. Your body's going to be able to take the methylated bees and use them whether you have the MTHFR or not. So these are great. And the last thing that I love about these is that doTERRA has paired these with essential oils. Now we know that water and oil don't mix, but fat and fat do, right? So our cells will have that fatty layer. When you put something with an essential oil, it's going to come and knock on the door and the cell's going to be like, oh yeah, I recognize you, and let you in. So when your cells are getting nutrients in, guess what can happen? It can push out the bad and pull in more good, push out the bad and pull in more good. So that's super, super important for us in building our health back up, okay? So here's what I want to tell you about this. Because of doTERRA's strong nutrient profile in here, because these are whole foods, because they're methylated bees, because of the essential oils and the liposomal delivery, so much more is being absorbed than what you're used to. So there's 5 times more being absorbed here than what was being absorbed here in the leading competitor. Okay, so when you have 5 times more real nutrients being absorbed into the body, some things can happen. All right, it may take the body a while to adjust. Now, what I don't want you to do is take this full packet, drink it down, your stomach get a little bit upset, and you give up right after the first shot. Okay, your body is going to take time to adjust because now all of a sudden it's getting all of these nutrients. Now it can go feed your organs and your systems and your cells, and things may start working better. So it's just going to take the body a bit to adjust. So let me give you my pro tips on taking this. 1, start low and slow. Open this, do like 1/4 of a packet or a half a packet, mix it in a little bit of water and drink it. You want to do this every day. You can try the half a packet every day and see if that works. You may have to take it even slower. You may be extra sensitive. So you want to do half a packet every other day. Imagine the benefit you're getting even taking half a packet every other day. It's huge. You want to slowly work up. The reason for this is because your microbiome is adjusting. So when you take in whole food nutrients, when you take in methylated bees, B vitamin is huge for gut health. So when you take in these nutrients that your body may not be used to, it is changing the microbiome in your gut. And the bad guys, they get kind of mad and they fight back because they want to stay. So that may be some of the stomach upset, okay? It could be that your body is finally getting what it needs. And you know how I talked about the bad things being pushed out of the cells? It could be some detox reaction when you finally get these whole nutrients in your body, okay? So start low and slow. Half a packet every day or half a packet every other day, and just work your way up to where you can do half a pack or a packet every day. All right, 2, play around with the timing. So nutrients act differently in different people. Again, I'm going to go back to the B vitamins. B vitamins can make one person fatigued or relaxed or calm, and it make the other person energized. So when you ask, do I take this in the morning? Do I take it at night? Ideally, it would be best to take it in the morning so then you have all these nutrients on board to get you through the day. However, you have to decide. You're going to have to play around with it. So take it in the morning. And if you find yourself being really tired, Then the next day, try taking it in the late afternoon or early evening. It might help with your sleep. If you take it in the late evening and you've got energy and you can't go to sleep, then you're going to want to take yours in the morning. So B vitamins especially, but a lot of other nutrients act different in different people because of your genetic factor, because of your microbiome, because of all kinds of things. So you play around with the dosing and the timing that will work best for you, okay? Again, don't just take this, not be able to sleep, and then give up and quit taking it. You've got to play around with things. You've got to give the body time to adjust. 3, track your progress. As you start to take this, I want you to go on your phone and open your notes app and just write in some of your complaints. This could be joint pain, it could be headaches, it could be fatigue, it could be brain fog, it could be upset stomach, it could be headaches, it could be anything. Write down all of your complaints before or right as soon as you start taking the VMG. Have you ever had a headache, a really bad headache in the morning, and then later somebody comes along and says, "How's your headache?" And you're like, "Oh, it went away. I completely forgot about it." This can happen too when we're supplementing and minor issues get resolved. So we can start taking things at the beginning of the month and we can think, I've got all these complaints that are really bothering me. And then by the end of the month, they've gone away and we've even forgotten that we had them in the first place. So tracking your progress is really important because you might get to the end of the month and think, I really didn't notice anything with this. I can guarantee you there have been some changes. So look back at your notes, look at your progress, see what issues are no longer there. Now, I'm not saying in 30 days, all of your issues are going to be taken care of. It's taken you years to come up with these issues. It could take months and months and months to get rid of them. There may be other factors in play, but I want you to realize that a lot of times we forget about the complaints we had earlier because now the body may have moved on to something else because it was able to resolve this minor complaint with the nutrients that you're now giving your body. I hope that makes sense. And number 4, if you have used all of these pro tips and it is still bothering you, you could have a sensitivity to something in it, like either the pea protein or the stevia or something like that. So the VMG is great for most people, but there's nothing in the world that every single person can take and benefit from. Okay? Like there's going to be somebody that can't take something. So if you're taking this, you've spaced out your timing, you've done the every other day, you're tracking your information, and this stuff just still bothers you, you may not do well with pea protein or even giving your body time to adjust. Your body just may not like pea protein or stevia or whatever it is in here. If that's the case, do not give up. Do not go back to your Walmart, Walgreens vitamins. Go back to the Lifelong Vitality Pack. That is going to be your best bet. Okay, I'm going to do another video on the E-Omegas, but I hope that was helpful for the VMG Plus.